you ain't a real big homie. Like, and anybody who moving like that is big homies. I don't respect them. You ain't no OG, you ain't no big homie, you ain't get no respect for me. So I'ma tell you. Now, if you want to veto that and still do it anyway, I'm still probably gonna ride. My whole theory is you ain't never coming back to me and be like, oh man, why you ain't tell me not to do this, or why you ain't, I'm gonna be sitting back there waiting on you like, see, I told you. You know what I'm saying? Say, let's say my artist, how I'm gonna let them crash if I know the information.
Right.
If I see what you doing and I know you finna crash and I just sit back and don't say nothing, that ain't 100. I wouldn't say I never chased a hit. I just know how to do it. And I was just I was just doing it.
Giveaways, all that is
all them they can't even
push down now.
Yeah, they can't even really
they
don't even want to be on the forefront for them.
Now you're gonna see all the CMG people trying to do the same thing. They gonna stand out. They're gonna try to stand out. Now it's gonna be like it's like a whole different crew taking over Memphis. And they trying to turn
because Yogotti was never the king of Memphis. That's what they saying.
It was PRE the whole time, and now they trying to change who gets the territory and stuff like that. So now they're gonna try to buy up all the houses that Paper Route had.
Yeah, you gotta understand, man. Hey, he did what he did, man. You gotta understand. Buddy and them locked up, splatting them. They booked right now, man. They booked, all of them booked. They said they constantly, warn. And every, man, when I say it ain't just part of Memphis, South Memphis, man, they say the whole Memphis warn. Like, they called 42 Dub. They did all that, man, like real live, man. Like, you see it, it's gonna keep going on, man. Revolving though, man. And for each and every last person who listening to this, man, y'all gotta understand, man. It's what you do, man. It's what you do, man. If you gonna go out there, man, and get into it with somebody, man, and then don't, clear that up before you get too comfortable and think that it's that, man, you need to check yourself, man. You need to check yourself. That's the only way. Check yourself, man, and stay focused, man. You gotta understand, man, they dropping like flies. They dropping like flies. And not just no rappers. I ain't talking the rappers, man. All the people in the hood, you feel me? Like, man, you gotta watch what you do, man. You gotta understand, man. Watch your homies, man. Watch who you bring around you.
Exactly, man. You never know where it's coming from. Hate is all different directions. Moving smooth is the only answer to this kind of stuff. It's the reason why they say it's crabs in the barrel when it comes to your own city and people hating on you and stuff. That's why it's important to everybody you need that's important around you. Take that whole team and go take it somewhere where you away from the BS. And on top of that, hate can come to your front steps. So make sure you got your protection and everything guarded. You know what I mean? It's defense out here. You gotta
play for keeps.
Yeah.
You gotta play for keeps, man. Because especially when you get money like Dolph, man, like real life, man, you can't be trusting no stores. You like stuff like that. Like, man, them people at the store, man, they working at that store because they need money. And you look like a fresh piece of meat.
That's right. You can't show your face everywhere. As much as, you could change people and stuff, you could put in things and get the ball rolling, but you don't gotta come up and pull up and have to be
you can't trust certain people to protect your back, man.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta understand, man, they say dudes standing right there with Dolph the whole time, dude was under that counter.
Right, you
like real life. You can't trust, man.
People got their own. You could pay security X amount of dollars. Somebody could pay double to cross your back. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't gonna be able to get up out that jam unless you got it on you. Exactly. If you got it on you, you know what you gonna do with it. You gonna get surgical, like real life, man.
Right.
It's gonna get real. You feel me? if you know what you, come on now, man.
Right. It's just
people need to understand that.
It's like you taking a risk, man. You can't play with yourself like that. It's the same thing as, man, if you hop in a taxi and you put in your whole life in that taxi driver hand, he could run off the road, man, and it's over with.
Yeah,
so that's why you can't just put your trust in somebody to protect you or to guide you somewhere. At the end of the day, it's between you and whoever you got a connection with, and that's about it. You gotta lead yourself, see it with your own eyes, and walk your own path. You can't let other people try to lead you like that.
Yeah, but you know they come on now, man. You know that they wanted to be in Dolph's spot, man.
They did. That's why a lot of crabs in the barrel, man, they'll work together to take you out because they don't want to see you shining. They get hypnotized by if they asked you, hey, did you hear the people saying this, and this about you, that this could have happened?
You would deny it, or you would be like, you know what, it's some truth to it.
Right.
Somewhat.
Some yes or no type stuff.
You wouldn't just go out and just avoid it or
say some weird
off the wall.
Shit. Yeah, you know when somebody's lying and they start going, well, stuff like that, red flag. When she was asked like yes or no type questions, she never denied the allegations presented to her. All she did was say I didn't hear that, or I didn't know this person. I didn't know, I'm not online like that. She never gave a definite yes, no type stuff. That's how you know that she was coached. She was coached
by probably one of her people's to be like, don't get into that, don't listen to what they saying, don't incriminate yourself.
Yeah.
You feel me? But things happen in the hood, man. Like real life, like people know that it comes to an end. It comes to an end. You gotta understand. He was set up by Makedas. You feel me? Makedas' brother already tried to say whatever he said. You feel me? Okay, that's cool. He already out the picture. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Bro.
They try to dismiss him.
Yeah, they try to dismiss him.
Somebody in the comments came out and said, hey, your brother said this, but you're saying this. And she said, I don't know what he's talking about. That's your brother. You told him this. He ain't your brother or cousin or whatever the one that actually work in the store, and you was at the other part. So how are you going to overpower the story of someone who was actually there?
And he was the first one, and he was there.
Yeah, and he really this a man we talking about. This person can handle and see shit and filter through this kind of stuff. She might take it emotional, and that's why she's getting caught up in her own lies and all this kind of stuff running her mouth. But he only speak at specific points.
Yeah,
because he already ran it through his head, and he knows this is the best way to get it out there.
Exactly.
That's why he's more the brother is more believable than the daughter.
Yeah,
because he's not a money hungry dancer that's coming on lives for no reason. Messing up the first 48 ladies' whole case.
Come on now.
What you think she gonna say about? She would slap her in the face if she really came to her and said I was going on that live. She would have told her, no, don't do that.
Right, because that's a bad mistake. You can't put yourself out there and make a statement. That's just like you got a paper trail, a written statement. Say, for instance, somebody from the hood get booked. Man, if you give a statement regardless of what you did, as soon as you get that statement, you cook. Because they gonna use what you said against you.
Everything you say can be used against you.
You feel me?
And don't forget, Raven, you was pressing Dolph on that video the last time he came up there.
She wanted him to hurry up and make the video. He looked like he didn't even want to make the video.
So if there's a motive for the cookie store, she